Even with that, right? Yeah, look what Flex said. He said, so I was looking through your Instagram, right? Where you from? I said, the Bronx. He said, it all makes sense. And then I put boss lady on the phone. You know, y'all know how y'all women get. She immediately said to her, what, Flex? I'm from Louisiana, Connecticut. I'll smoke you any of them cars you got. He said, whoa, hold on. Where'd you meet him at? She said, I bagged him. And he said, stop. He said, I don't care if you guys sold a nickel bag in a park. I was doing a radio show with you guys anyway because it's just the relationship for me. Yeah. He said, I see it. Yeah. So when you ask, was it just the car, the Bentley downstairs? Hell no. I have a different light. We all have different lights. Alexis and I, we have, it's what you call Noor. It's a light from God. So sometimes it might look like a tan on some people, or it might look like she got on some different type of makeup. No, we just had that light for each other. And
yo, I prayed to God to find somebody. Yo, I prayed. I was like, yo, God, please, just send me somebody like that I could build with, like that I could really love and like be submissive, like be myself and all these things. And I'm not gonna front. Like the first year of our relationship of praying for that, and I was like, what the fuck did you do to me, God? Like I'm really listening to this. Like I want to disrespect his whole life. You understand? I'm trying to be, and he's acting up and doing weird shit that he do, right?
Regular typical
beginning
goofy
of
I saw you yesterday and you ain't speak to me in 2 days.
Yeah, like just
goofy
do weird shit. Yeah. And then I would be like, but God, I prayed for you for this. Like, this is the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? And I would just pray for that guidance.
You got to break the old habits.
Yeah.
You got a lot of old
habits. To get something you never had before.
It wasn't
easy. Something
I kept praying. I kept saying to God, yo, I swear to you, I'm going to put 100% into this. I never put 100% into no sorry. I never did. And in my brain, I was like, yo, I'm going to put 100% into this dude. My whole 100%. Now, mind you, I've made millions with other dudes. I'm not gonna lie. You get what I'm saying? But I never got to this pinnacle in life with anybody else. Because I said to God, I promise you, I'm gonna give this guy a chance and I'm gonna give him 100%. Even though he keeps up. I'm gonna be obedient to you because you sent him to me. Right? And I'm gonna give 100%. Because at least if I give him 100% and I fail, I did it. Right. And then I can move on and be the pimp I want to be.
With a clean conscience.
You know what I'm saying? Like with a clear conscience. Like,
because you gave it all.
I could be the Queen Latifah and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I was like, please, God, like, this is what I really want. I want a family. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me Luka, and there was bumps in the road. But then when that smoothed out and we were like really like
coasting,
man, like I know what he's gonna say before he says it. He knows what I'm gonna say before I say it.
This is my best friend.
Like
that's
beautiful.
That's why it doesn't look like just 6 years.
This is my best friend.
I think that's what it is. Y'all look like y'all might have came up together.
He might have a problem with a dude, and he'll be like, "Yo, his wife was up against the wall, like she had the thing on her, like she was going bang out." Like that's how I am about my dude, though. I'm a bang out for mine. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's gonna bang out for his. So it's like when you have that type of camaraderie with any human. That's already a blessing. But when it's you know, and then we're not taught to have that black family union. We're not. There's no heat clear.
Listen,
right
now,
anymore.
That's what I was trying to say.
I mean, there's been kind of like
but that's what I was trying to say. Hold up.
Black family.
You know, we all know, y'all. Right. Corona up people's lives.
Right.
And I'm saying relationships.
Facts.
Reason being, she couldn't go be with the sugar daddy. He couldn't go be with the side bitch. She was tricking on, excuse my language. Right. But we were together. We haven't left each other's side for the last 5 years.
Yo, we laughed so hard in COVID. We
laughed.
Yo, we had the
so
best
hard
experience
because
in
we're
COVID.
going places and we're seeing people, you know, we like, okay. So our bond just grew just so deeper and bigger, and because
you purposely
I'm gonna tell you, most of this come from your faith.
I just want to say one thing. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing, and you can ask me a zillion questions, right? The one thing that everyone asks me, like, if I could have one fucking thing that I love about my wife, her loyalty.
Because I won't leave your stupid ass nowhere.
Look, I could be wrong, y'all. I could be drunk. I could have smashed into a wall. Guess who's coming to get me?
Right.
And she won't even stay there to. She's going to make sure I'm walking out the door, and when I'm walking toward the car, she'll pull off. But she will leave me nowhere.
Just to make sure first.
And integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
Watching. Right.
So when nobody's watching y'all, guess what? I'm always doing the right thing.
Right.
So you know how good that feels to me as a dirty Bronx nigga, by the way of Harlem.
Right.
You know, that people can come back and say, yo, you know what? Yo, your man, yo, your husband, and she just be looking at him like, duh, like that nigga works for me. You heard what she said, oh yeah. But that shit just feels, it's a different place for us. So
that's fine.
Does the faith play a part?
Big role.
Hell yeah.
Huge role. I want to take some time to tell y'all exactly what I see. Right? In the world that we live in, there's a lot of redirection towards negativity. And you know, thinking negatively, you start to just repeat this pattern of looking for something negative. Knowing that you had your faith, and you had your faith, and you both were praying. You kind of looked for better. So your head is up.
Yep.
And then when you come together, the greatness that she's seeing in you, even if at the moment you're like, huh? You realize deep down, how could she see it and I not see it? Nah, I see it too. I see it bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I never had that though. Can I be honest with you?
And a lot of people are lacking that.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I knew that he needed somebody to love him unconditionally.
I never had someone to love me like Alexis loved Luka.
Unconditionally.
She put me before anything.
I don't even know
anything. And you know what she told me?
Trust
she
me.
looked at me and she said, I'm telling you, not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Give it a year or two. She said, watch. And God, thank you so much because he is so great, y'all, on so many levels, because what God does is he removes from you what is not for you.
You only run into problems when you fight against that.
And the Quran and the Bible and the Torah, each holy book that we have, right? It says, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your wife, your husband will all be a test. So God will remove these people from you at times. I just said all these people because sometimes family is just a word. Don't get caught up in that. Because when you get to a certain place and pinnacle in life, y'all, and an echelon, right? Not a level, right? Because it gets to a point where you surpass people, places, and things.
Even friends that you thought had your back.
It's a fact.
They have a sense of entitlement, like you owe them something because you made it rapping or I made it in the cannabis industry. No, this is Allah's decree. This is what God made for me and my wife. This is what was meant to happen. And everyone is not meant to
go there.
DJ Khalid taught me something, right? Discernment. You have to, because you're blessed, right? You also have to guard and protect your blessing. So I'm going to guard and protect my blessing at all times. That's all, y'all.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.